marketing, and I know that you guys are struggling in it, trying to make some money in it, and I'm going to tell you, there is a lot of money in video marketing, and I've started my business and my career in video marketing. I've been in internet marketing since 1998, so I learned a couple things about this. But video marketing is like by YouTube. It's probably the best way to make quick money if you're looking to actually pay off some loans or pay some bills or even make a huge career out of it. And I know Christy, who's my partner, does extraordinarily well. Right, Christy?
Yes. I got my start in YouTube and never looked back. And we want to tell you there is money in YouTube marketing. And everybody's not doing it. So don't think everybody is. Maybe today is the day you start video marketing. And we want to share, we're going to introduce and welcome Ryan Phillips to the James and Christy Show. Hi, Ryan.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Hi, great. Ryan. Welcome to the James and Christy Show. Ryan is actually an expert at video marketing, and he's seen a lot of people are struggling, so he's been doing very well at this. So what he wanted to do was bring his methods and his techniques and teach a lot of people and help as many people out there really to start making their first couple dollars in internet marketing, then make their extra $100 and make this into a full-time living where that they can quit their crappy job. So one thing about it is that I know a lot of people are struggling making their first videos. And a lot of people, they don't want to charge, they don't want to pay $100 or $500 for software to create videos. And I know that you were mentioning that you have some free methods or free software that you know where to get that will help them make their videos, which are very extraordinarily great. What would you suggest, Ryan?
Well, if you're making your first video, whether it's to put your video on YouTube or if it's to make a video to put on a sales page or a squeeze page, there's two things that you need. The first is presentation software, so how you can actually make your presentation that you're gonna, that your customers or prospects are going to see. And the other is the actual screen capture software. And there's some free and some paid options out there. What I want to share with you guys today is the free options that I recommend. So what I would say for the actual, making the presentation, there's a couple of different options you can choose from. One of them is LibreOffice or OpenOffice. So it's exactly the same as like Microsoft PowerPoint to make a simple presentation that you can record with screen capture software. The other side of that, after you make your presentation, is the actual screen recording. Now I know a lot of people recommend Camtasia and ScreenFlow. The problem with those is sometimes they can be quite expensive and you have to invest. But what I'd recommend for creating them free, doing the exact same, getting the same results, is using Jing. You can use Jing for screen capture, for video recording. You can use Screencast-O-Matic. There's lots of free tools that you can use to be able to get your videos online and making money.
Excellent.
Ryan, what if I've made videos and they're just not making me sales? Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I feel like I'm banging my head against the wall, and I made video after video, but I'm not making sales. How do I make it where people want to stay on my video and persuade them that they need this product? Could you help me with that?
Yeah, sure. There's kind of two ways you can look at this. You could have the most persuasive video like in the world. You could be the top hypnotist, and you could be saying all the right things and all the right influence triggers and using all the right persuasion principles. But if you're not actually making your video to the right person or to your target market, then it doesn't matter what you say or what you do. It doesn't matter how good your video is going to be. It's not going to convert, and you will be banging your head against the table or the wall because you won't be making money with your videos. So right. I would say the first thing is to make sure that you get the right prospect profile in your head that you're going to make your videos for. The second thing after that is, taking away from the presentation side, what's probably more important for anyone that's using video is getting the right influence and persuasion triggers embedded in the video and using the right language to convince people to take whatever call to action you want. So if we dig into that a little bit deeper, for the prospect profiling, what I always recommend before you even think about creating your video is asking a few short questions. And I always ask myself these questions before I make any videos myself. So the questions that I recommend that anyone listening to this call ask, I've got them on the side of my computer now. The first one is, what are your ideal customers' problems? What are the widespread solutions of those problems? What kind of life do they live as a result of having those problems? What emotions are triggered on a regular basis because of those problems? What are your ideal customers' beliefs, fears, frustrations, and desires? So an example of that, so the people listening can take something away. For me in the internet marketing niche, I've answered, let me give you an example of one of the questions. So let's say, what are my ideal customers' feelings? And this is what I've got. The feelings are they're frustrated with their progress, confused about which path to take, lonely because of the amount of time that they spend in front of the computer, disappointed because they're not further along, deprived because they can't buy every course or program that comes out that they want to, self-doubt because they feel like it's them that's doing something wrong, embarrassment if they've involved their friends or family, and sometimes resentful as well because of all the marketing promises that have been made to them. So what I recommend you do first before creating video is get the right idea of your prospect or your customer in your head, because then you'll know that you're actually marketing and creating the video to the right person. After that, after you've got the right idea and the right prospect profile in your head, I would say use there's 6 universal persuasion triggers that Robert Cialdini talks about in his book, like the New York Times bestseller, Psychology, Influence, and Persuasion. And there's in my course, I teach you how you actually use these specifically in video. So the actual 6 persuasion triggers are, let me just bring it up over here.
And after you find that, Ryan, I was going to ask you what would you be your golden nugget of ranking a video afterwards?
For me, for ranking a video, it depends if you're going to be using YouTube or if you're going to be driving traffic from Facebook and using SEO. Because I think, if you're going to rank a video on YouTube, that's okay. You can get the video to the top of YouTube pretty fast. I think the main thing to do when you're doing that is to make sure that you optimize your channel on YouTube right and optimize the video right before you actually get it up there. And just by doing those 2 things, you can get a video to the top of YouTube pretty quickly. In fact, on one of the parts of the product that I'm going to be recommending that people invest in is how to get a video to the top of YouTube for a product launch. So if someone sees that there's a product launching in any type of marketplace, if it's internet marketing or fat loss, how to launch a video to the top of YouTube and put it on the first page of Google so they can rank and get affiliate commissions for that. And the main process, it's really simple, it doesn't take very long, is optimize the channel, optimize the video, and if that still doesn't get you to the place you want to be, look at getting some backlinks or some extra views to help push that along.
Ryan, that's really helpful. And you were going to tell us the 6 persuasive, like emotional triggers. I know there's emotional triggers that make people pull out their credit card and buy what you're selling, and that's what
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, let me get them up over here, and then I'll be able to explain them in a little bit more detail for you guys.
Okay, super. I like the fact that you're really tapping in to the mindset of the customer. You know they're frustrated, you know they're confused, you know what they're feeling, and you're going to solve their problem. That is so, so important. That's the process that I think a lot of people miss when they're making videos. Is
Exactly.
You forget who you're talking to. You forget who you're talking to. So you got to know your audience, and that's what Ryan's talking about.
Exactly.
So exactly how to target those people that you're talking to.
Yeah, if there are people that are looking to lose weight, or somebody's actually looking to get rid of maybe acne problems, or even there's so many other ones. Even there's ringing in the ears, and I think that was called tinnitus, or if I'm pronouncing it right. I made a lot of money doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right, Ryan.
So yeah, so the 6 persuasion triggers that you want to have in your video are reciprocity, liking, consistency, authority, scarcity, and social proof. And if you can embed those triggers into your video, it's going to make someone a lot more likely to buy from you. And I think another tip that I could give to make people want to buy from you, or make you more persuasive using video, would be to use a pattern interrupt at the very start of the video. Because what normally happens is, let's say you're marketing to a big market like the fat loss market or the fitness niche, or even in internet marketing. What happens to most people is they run a certain pattern. So when they when they get sent to a video, their normal pattern would be maybe, you know, sitting back in the chair, arms folded, you know, not in the best state, and they'll probably be thinking, you know, they're probably trying to sell me something. It's probably going to be crappy, and you know, it's probably going to be BS. And they're in this kind of state, or they're running this pattern in the mind and the body that's going to make it hard for you to, you know, break through that and actually influence them to whatever call to action you want. So when you throw a pattern interrupt in there, it kind of breaks the pattern to allow you to sneak in under the radar and influence them to do what you want to do in the video.
Like,
Excellent.
stop, Ryan. There's something that makes you go, what, and that's what you have to do. You have to interrupt the pattern of someone going.
I like what Christy just got done doing, because she interrupted the pattern right. She goes, stop. I'm clapping.
I just, yes, or this, you know, something different. And Ryan, if I don't understand the law of, you know, reciprocal giving, can you tell us exactly? Can you give us an example of a reciprocal persuasive technique?
Yeah, sure.
You know,
well, the law of reciprocity, it states that if you give something to someone, or if you give value to someone, they're likely to give something back. And there's actually a study that they did in a popular restaurant about this. And what they did is, when the waiter went over to the restaurant to give the bill, they would put the bill down and they'd see how much tips that they would get. And what they did to kind of test out how, if they could get more tips, they'd go to the table, they'd put the bill down, and when they put the bill down, they started to put a mint down with the bill. It's when the restaurants first started doing that, and they noticed a big increase in tipping because people wanted to reciprocate because they was giving something to them. Then they actually doubled that by doing this method. They'd walk over with the bill, put the bill down on the table, put the mint down. They actually would turn around, walk away. After they took a few steps, they would turn around back, go and give them a second mint, and that increased it, that doubled the amount of tips they would get using that strategy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
so that's why it was doing so well at Longhorn Steakhouse.
Yeah.
Like,
I love that. That's a great tip.
It's literally a really powerful thing that you can use in video. And specifically in video, you could do it by giving some good free content away first before you try and give a call to action. You could, that's kind of like, you know, when people launch products, sometimes they'll send some pre-launch content, some really good information that's going to help someone, you know, gain some value before they'd actually make an offer. And it's the same kind of thing. You're making people want to reciprocate to you because you're giving value to them first.
You're
You know
so
what?
right.
It
Let me
reminds
show
me
the
of
inside.
yeah, James, it reminds me of that commercial that we've seen growing up where you not just get one knife, you get two knives, you get three knives. No, you get four knives for the price of one, and that's what you're talking
What about when you go into the malls and what they're doing is they're giving you those little samples of chicken at those Oriental restaurants?
Yeah. Or how about they clean your hands and they exfoliate your hands to sell you the cream, because after they go through, you know, actually doing a demo on you, you feel compelled, that's what Ryan's talking about, to reciprocate and say, well, I can buy a little tube of that. And it works on video too.
Exactly, and that's really cool. And if you get the whole enchilada, I'm going to tell you, it's a pretty big deal. I mean, can everybody click my my right on the right-hand side towards the bottom of my face or where my screen? So does everybody see what I'm saying here?
Yes. You see it, Ryan?
Yep, inside the Elite Video Evolution members area.
Can you tell them pretty much? This is if they get the whole enchilada. When I'm talking about everything, you're gonna get a lot of great stuff here. I mean, there's a lot of videos to show his methods really of video engagement, everything. I mean, he has. I mean, if you get the whole enchilada, you're gonna get also this. I mean, look at it: Facebook traffic, affiliate, JB traffic mastery, YouTube master. I'm just telling you, there's a lot of stuff. You also have resources here too. So I'm gonna tell you, it's paid, free. I mean, he has jammed a lot of stuff inside this one course. I'm very impressed. I mean, this is really great. I'm telling you. All I got to tell you is that I hope everybody jumps on this, and because I don't see anybody. You know what's cool about this is that there's a value here, and I think that Ryan over-delivered here, right, Christy?
Have we lost Christy?
Oh, that's okay.
Yes, and you know,
then,
yes, Ryan. Can you see me now?
Yes, I do.
Okay. No, what I was going to say, James, is that, yeah. You know what? Like you always say, these courses are so inexpensive that it is a piece of an education. It's like education, not to end yourself.
Exactly, and I hear what Chrissy's saying. What Chrissy's saying is that this is an education, invest in your education. If you remember, this business can literally be a six-figure business, and I never thought that until I really hit that personally, and I can really say that for myself because when I started off right where everybody is here, okay, when you're first starting off, you're not making any money in the business, but you know what? I furthered my education. What if I wanted to actually learn about YouTube? What I did was I bought everything that was on YouTube, especially this stuff is like real, like around $10 or $9 or $7. I mean, it's so inexpensive. And then I became a master at YouTube. And after I became a master at YouTube, then I started making money on YouTube and affiliate marketing. And then I started having $100 days, $200 days. I'm talking about this is the best way and the easiest way to be able to be an expert at something is grab these mini courses. Well, you know what? This is actually a monster course, what he's giving you, and master it. And after you master it, now you get your education. Then you usually start making money. Is that how it happened for you, Christy?
That's exactly how it happened. I actually spent thousands of dollars. I invested into my internet education, and I've never regretted it. I'm so happy I did. And you take a course, and even if it's $10, $27, you study it, and then you put it together with what you've already learned, and then I started making money. That's exactly what happened with me. And I'm
Christy, a quick question. Did you make your money many times over?
Oh, I have. I have. Yes, I have. I'm very happy to say I have. Yes.
So that I mean that's so is I'm telling you 1,000 times over for myself really. So you know what? They have one thing that I'm going to actually close you guys with really. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. You guys are costing you money by not actually being masters at one or two things. And once you do that, I'm telling you, for me, the money started flowing like a faucet. I mean, it was like this, a full glass. I mean, it was that dramatic for me. And this is the best business in the world. This is the easiest business in the world to make a quick money and make great money at doing this. I hope you guys jump all over this. Where do you get this? Well, your next step is to click the link on the bottom, grab this, check this out. Ryan, is there a guarantee on the product?
Yeah, I give a 30-day money-back guarantee. If anyone's not happy with any part, they can, just email me. The support email address is in the member area, and I offer a no questions asked money-back guarantee, and we'll still be friends after. They can still keep all of the training. I just want to make sure that the customers are happy.
You know what? That's excellent. See, he just totally stands behind the product. I'm telling you guys, please jump on this. I've already went through it. It is awesome. Okay, I'm just telling you, I love what I see, and I hope you jump all over this because I'm going to tell you, once you get the information, it's all here. Nobody can take that away from you. All right, see you later, guys. Please click the link on the bottom, and click the link on the bottom to get the early bird price right now because. Click it now so you get the lowest price possible. Later on, everybody.
Bye now.